Hello, and Randy here playing Farming Simulator 22, and welcome back to the Upper Mississippi River Valley here since last episode. Just been pretty much working on what we were working on here last episode. Still have about half the field of 41 left to go on liming here, and speaking of which, we need to fill the spreader up here, so let's go ahead and do that. Also, I declare it is getting darker by the second here on the map. We are, let's fill that time a little bit more here, 1841. Okay, well. A little bit day. We're already on July 3, by the way, everyone, so I can't like go another day here. The liming doesn't necessarily need to be done, but ideally the weeding, and then also I want to do some rolling here. That's what we're working on here this episode. We're going to roll the double crop soybeans here in a minute, and then we'll be ready to fast forward time. Okay, so we need to, let's see once here. Oh yeah, start the engine. Yeah, yes. Are we in the right tank here? We're on tank 4. Is there anything in tank 4? Oh, okay, there's your answer. Yes, there is something in tank 4. Okay, cool. Don't know if we have enough in the truck here or not. Actually, let's just open the cover here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of tank 3 yet as well. Not quite full, but... Switching to the next tank here. I got 7 this conveyal here. Again, this is a modified conveyal, for those who are wondering. One that actually holds lime in addition to the other stuff as well. The spreader here. And we'll take it back to the back where we left off. There's waypoint. Perfect. And let's see what else we got going on here. Well, we're taking this back here. Oh, we're still working on weeding yet. Field 41 still needs to be weeded here. Kind of waiting for the lime spreader to finish. I didn't really want to have both of them on the same field here at the same time, but I don't know. We might have to. We'll see what's here. The weeder is probably either done or almost done. Actually, the weeder was done, everyone, but apparently in between episodes, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I lost a little bit of work here. I don't know why or what, but that does not look right. That does definitely not look right. What are we doing here? Oh, tool, there we go. We had some silly tool offset. That's actually been quite a while since I've had, okay, I just noticed this too, and it's actually in feet too. I'm not sure what's up with that. That's kind of weird. I have not seen Courseplay show feet before. Huh. Okay, well, anyway, yeah, don't know why Courseplay had that offset popping up there, but it's been a while since I've actually had that problem here. I know for a while there, when it was like a constant issue, it seemed like almost, where Courseplay was just like, constantly adding that, and I think is it 6 meters? However many feet it was, that one, it's usually always showing in meters. I'm not sure why it was showing feet here this time. Cool, not complaining, just I'm used to Courseplay always showing meters there. Okay, so that's good. Let's see once here. Weeder, like I said, I was done on this field here once already, but then when I started the episode, everyone's like, wait a minute, this field's not done. I don't know why it's not done, but it's not. Field 42 is, of course, done here. And then we need to do field 41 yet. So anyway, let's head over to our farmyard here. We need to grab the roller here. The roller, I do believe, is, yep, behind the tractor here already. The old John Deere 9620 here. No R's, RX's, RT's, nothing, just 9620. John Deere 9620. And yeah, the funny thing of it, I say old, really is not necessarily that old, is it? I mean, I don't know. Is that a safe thing to say, everyone? 9620, it's probably somewhere in the, 20 years old? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It's probably somewhere around 20 years old. I might not be 100% right on that, but it's in that neighborhood, I do believe. Also, someone needs to finish what I have to talk to that person about that one. Terrible. We might be doing some work in the dark here. I wonder if it's we need to get dark here on the map. I slowed time down by quite a bit. Let's see how much light is left here. Normally, I don't like working in the dark, at least for the videos anyway, everyone. Just, again, in my opinion, it does not make for the best viewing experience. That's my opinion. So, you know what they say about opinions. Oh, maybe I should have driven to the field here before I started the episode. I always forget how long it takes to get to the fields here on this map. Again, for those of you maybe not familiar with the map here, which it is a 4X map, by the way. And again, I would highly recommend that check this map out if you haven't already done so. But yeah, again, 4X map, 4 times larger than your normal map. So if you take a normal-sized farming simulator map, which is 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers? Yeah, which is 1.2 miles, I believe, if I remember correctly, right? I think it's 1.2 miles by 1.2 miles, or 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. That is roughly how large a normal farming simulator map is, by the way. This map is 4 normal-sized maps. So that's 4 times larger. And that is the next size up a map, by the way. So you go from normal, 4X is the next. So the one after that one is a 16X map. Which so far here in Farming Simulator 22, I don't believe I've played on any 16X maps yet. I know there's a couple of them out. I just myself have not played on any. As I've said before, at least back in previous versions of the game, 16X maps just really weren't playable in my opinion. I mean, yeah, you could play on them, but the amount of equipment you needed, plus the game's inability to handle that amount of equipment. Also, why is this not full now? Again. No. It is full now. It just takes a while. Is that what it is? Nope. I'm not. I just pushed the key like... Are we doing anything here? Yeah, try again. There we go. Okay, now we're full out. Yeah, I'm not sure why it really wasn't behaving the first couple of times. They're kind of weird. Whatever, I guess. Oh, yes, and this is going to take away the mulched look of the field and turn it into just like dirt. Cool how that works, isn't it, Evan? Yep. I don't think Giants quite was able to figure out all their textures here yet. Oh, well. Also, we do not need this open. Let's close that. And again, I want to roll all 3 of our double crop soybean fields here. So 41, 42, and was it 47? 47, I think, were the numbers, right? I want to get all 3 of those fields rolled here again. I think we got all the fields planted finally, right? So field 48 is planted, 41, 42. Yeah, I think everything is finally planted, Trevon. I know last episode there I kind of forgot about field 47. Oops. At least it wouldn't have been as bad as forgetting about field 41, Evan. That was, what, a few episodes back. I almost forgot about that field. Yeah, field 41, that's the one right over there where we're putting lime on. That's a big field to forget there. Yeah. How we missed that one, I'm not sure. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Just in a little bit here. I'll tell the field quality manager. He won't be happy about it. Yeah, we'll go get it. There we go. Gotta get the headlands done first on 4. Well, I guess you don't. Well, yeah, do you have to? It makes it easier when you go to turn around. I mean, you know how far you have to go to turn around, I guess, right? Otherwise, you start getting lazy when you're turning around, and before you know it, you're going to need like half a dozen headland passes just to make up for the mess you made turning around, right? First, you just do 2 headlands first, and, well, that's the area you got to turn around in, and if you miss something, well, you know it, right? Stop work unexpected. Oh, that's probably, yeah, lime spreader. Gotta go fill them up again. That lime does not last for those you're wondering, by the way. Yeah, I've had to fill them up here. Well, however much is left in that trailer, that's how much we had to fill them up. That trailer was full when we started here, by the way. Obviously, it is no longer full. So we've gone through, I think, almost 4, right? Yeah, I think we're almost gone through 4 tanks, hoppers, whatever you want to call these here on this particular trailer. Oh, we're getting close to being done, though. One more fill up, maybe? Probably 2 more. Probably 2 more, which I think we have enough in the trailer here for 2 more fill-ups, I think, don't we? It'll be really close. Because we're on number 5 now, which will probably completely empty that one. We'll then need part of 6 to fill the next one, and then we also have part of 3 left here yet. So we got enough for probably 1 more full fill-up and then maybe a partial fill-up here, if I had to guess. Okay, start running. Nope, gotta get the truck for that. So it work, don't we? And then once this tank's empty, we'll have to switch to the next one. Which, mind you, just looking at these tanks, I mean, doesn't the back tank look larger than this one? Maybe it actually is. I'm not sure. Could very well be, I suppose. Again, I mean, this is just in-game version here, or a modded in-game version, I should say. Someone took the in-game trailer here and modded it to hold Lime, Mythos of modding, and mod hoster. Not sure actually where that goes. I don't know if I've checked that or not. I forget, but yeah, this particular trailer oven, you can get that off mod hoster. That is where you can find that trailer, for those you wondered. Not the website I visit very often anymore. I mean, it used to be back in the day when mod hoster was one of those safer mod websites you could download mods from. But yeah, like I said, don't visit them very often anymore. I typically just stick with the official Farming Simulator mod hub for the most part. As I've said before, there's quite a few good mods on there. And nice thing about them, Giants test them. They're usually good. And I say usually because they're not always, unfortunately, but they are usually good. Kind of nice. Don't have to worry about whether or not the mod's going to crash your game or whatnot. Cause your save game to corrupt and all that good fun stuff, right? Okay, driving course. Oh yeah. So it's kind of a little crooked there, but no, offset's good. Back to rolling. Such a fun job, right? Speaking of a fun job here, let's get some GPS going. Oh, 0 degrees here again. Auto with that, 80 feet. Let's maybe cheat that over just a little bit. There we go. At least a little bit of overlap would be good. Okay, we'll head over to the comment section in a moment, see what you folks had to say here in the last episode. Oh, and a reminder, too, here, of course, by the way, whenever you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. Well, actually, you know what? You don't even have to be subscribed for that. Just give the video a thumbs up, at least if you like it. I mean, if you don't like it, well, I suppose there's the other one, too, right? We kind of like the thumbs up one, though, I think, right? Yeah. Let's go with that, everyone. Thumbs up. Thumbs up are good, right? Actually, I guess depending on what culture you're in, I think thumbs up can actually be, isn't that considered, like, offensive or something like that? Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. I think I've heard that before. Depending on what culture you're in. Thumbs up, which at least in America, I mean, a thumbs up is, like, usually a good thing, right? It's like, you like it, thumbs up, it's good. In other cultures, I guess that's offensive. But, if that's the case, I wonder what cultures it's considered offensive in and what YouTube does for those. No idea. No idea. Well, I could rotate the GPS out, but literally just got to go to that corner here. So we'll keep driving by hand. I know. Plebeians driving their tractors rather than let GPS do it. Terrible. Terrible of it. Anyway, through the comments here again. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Hey, thank you very much for that. Ethan was saying, be careful, maybe considered a sign of stealing. Or sign stealing. Who, me? Sign? I'm not stealing no signs. I may run it over, but I mean, no. You folks definitely did not hear me just say that. Definitely. I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth on that one. Yes, I know nothing about the signs that are getting knocked over on this map, Evan. I know nothing about that. Ivan was saying the USA does not use the old plow style because it's expensive and takes a lot of time. It's easier to use tons of herbicide. Interesting. I'm not sure how that got into the comments. I mean, the plowing part I understand, because we were kind of talking about that here. I think it was that last episode. But where does the herbicide factor into this? I think I know what Ivan's thinking here. And to be honest, I'm going to call kind of nonsense on it. No offense. But I believe the thinking here is that if you mold board plow your field, you're going to get less weeds. I can tell you folks right now that is a load of crap. I have seen mold board plowing done. And guess what? Maybe it gets less weeds, Evan. But boy, if it does, that sure is, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to say right now, when you mold board plow your field's going to get weeds just like any other field's going to get weeds. I don't think it makes much. I guess maybe it makes a small difference, Evan, but it's going to be such a small difference that I don't think herbicide really counts as part of the argument there when it comes to mold board plowing. Plus, again, at least around where I live, Evan, most farmers usually chisel plow, which, yeah, I guess maybe arguably, you can argue the mold board plowing does better for the weeds than the chisel plowing does. I'm going to have to disagree with that one, too. I mean, again, you chisel plow a field, you plow a mold board plow a field, you compare the weeds, I very much doubt you're going to see much, if any, difference. There might be, I suppose we could argue, maybe there might be an initial difference, like, okay, like for the first couple weeks, maybe there's no weeds, or there's fewer weeds on the mold board plow field. You could argue that. Maybe the first couple, there's a few less. But I'm telling you, folks, after those first few weeks, you're probably not going to notice any difference after that. The weeds are going to show up, at least around where I live anyway, one. And one way I know this too, Evan, we have a farmer that still uses the mold board plow around here yet. Organic farmer. Probably has something to do with the fact that they think mold board plowing takes care of weeds. Yeah, I'm not sure. They had soybeans in one of their organic fields here this year. One, at least I think that was supposed to be what was in there. It was kind of hard to tell among the 10-foot high weeds. And I'm telling you, folks, every time I look at the organic farming, I just like shake my head. Like, what kind of stupidity is this? The weeds are literally 10 foot high. Was it last year? I think it was last year, if I remember correctly. They had corn in it, and all the other times they've had corn too. And the weeds are literally taller than the corn, which probably is saying a couple of things. One, the corn is probably not super tall, which I would argue the corn is normal height-ish. I mean, not quite normal height-ish. It's probably shorter than it should be, but. So one, you got somewhat shorter corn, and then two, you got weeds that are taller than corn. That is, I don't know about you folks, that is impressive. And I know we've discussed this on the channel before, Evan, too. Like, this organic farmer uses every form of weed control known to man. Outside, of course, they're organic, so you got to stick with all the organic controls. Fire, electricity, iron. Pulling it out by hand, I suppose. I've actually seen I have seen them out there before, just pulling weeds by hand. It's like, okay, well, good luck with that. I'm not sure how big the field is. It's probably, I don't know, 50-acre field. Actually, might be more. Maybe 75-acre field, somewhere in there. But yeah, again, going back to the whole discussion, I mean, every time I look at that organic field, and they got a couple of fields too, but there's one that's like right next door. I can look at it all the time and just it's like, okay, yeah, that's good, real good. So yeah, anyway, we're kind of getting off track there on Ivan's comment there. Mold board plow versus other forms of plow and herbicide. I don't know. I'm curious. For anyone, hey, you want to chime in on that. Definitely would love to hear your folks' thoughts on that. Definitely find that whole topic rather interesting and fascinating, in my opinion. The whole concept, again, going back to the organic farming, just like what? And then, yeah, moldboard plowing. And again, that whole comment, of course, springs from, if you watch a lot of the European farmers, Evan, it seems like the only plow they seem to use is the moldboard plow. Now, again, I always have to comment. I'm sorry, are we farming in the 1950s here? No, I think we moved on from that now. Let's see. Mason Farms was saying, awesome video. I'm from the Buckeye State. Okay, I can't resist. I can't resist. I'm sorry to hear that there, Mason. We'll pray for you or something, or, you know, yeah. Buckeye State. Oof. I know. That's unfortunate. Oh, well. Sorry to hear that. Hey, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist, Evan. Anyway, we use 30-inch row corn planter. Then we use an air drill on 7.5. Wow, 7.5-inch rows for soybeans and wheat. Mason Farms here makes a very interesting point. They say they plant wheat as well. Typically, you do not plant wheat with a row crop planter, so that is probably why they have an air drill. Again, a lot of the farmers that do wheat, they will probably have an air drill, or they'll have a drill of some sorts, right? They will probably have a drill of some sorts to plant wheat with, and in that case, they will probably just plant the soybeans with that drill then as well, because, again, closer rows. Typically, soybeans don't care quite as much as corn does. Corn, again, Evan, is very picky on its row spacing and seed spacing and depth, and oh my goodness, corn is just, yeah, corn is special. Autosave done. Also, you know what? Did I miss, or are you actually done? I missed it, didn't I? We're close to being done, though, Evan. We are close. Hopefully we have enough lime left in the truck here. And I'm pretty sure this is the last field we need to lime on this map. Again, Evan, I know I keep mentioning it, but we are going to wrap this series up here when we're done with harvest. So, apologies to anyone that's, like, absolutely sick of this map and you're ready for it to be done now. Like to finish harvest, everyone. So that's the plan. And then for the next map, the plan is probably still to be, we're going to do Westbridge Hills again, just a few episodes or something. Maybe not a whole series on it, but come on, we got to do a 10-year anniversary on that map. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Okay. It was on the right tank already. Swing it back around. While we're at it, might as well switch to, I think tank 3 has some in it yet. Moving around, there we go. There we go, and then we want tank 6. Really nice the fact that you have the lights on the back here so you can actually see, like, oh, yeah, that's what tank we're on. Also, I believe the green light indicates the auger, actually, I think it's the belt in this case, right? Probably belt drive. The belt in this case is running. Oh, how much do we have left? We have, oh, we are empty, are we? Okay, cool. Let's put that away, we're done with that. Yeah, we are completely empty. Ooh, oh, spider there, eh, bud? Wow. Oh, and this is not full. Not near as full as I thought it would be either. Well, actually, okay. It's actually as full as I thought it would be. I said we'd have enough for 1.5 times. Yeah, we had enough for 1.5 times. Actually, a little over. Almost 1 3/4, but... that might just be enough, Evan. It doesn't look like we have a whole lot left here, so... However, I think it does angle out from this side of the field. Whoa, okay. Was not expecting that. Not even that loaded. Nothing to see, everyone. Nope, nope. Back here. Don't mind me just doing somersaults here. Oh, oh. Okay. Actually, this is spread out. Yeah, it was. Okay. Wow, usually when we're about half full or so, which I guess we're closer to 3/4, usually don't have to worry about this tipping over. I haven't actually tipped one of these over here in quite a while. Not if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but anyway. Oh, and you are done, aren't you? Yes, you are. The second time you're done. Cool. Well, we can just leave that there, I guess. We will need to go to field 41 once we're done here, which we are almost done with the lime, which we can probably check from there. Yep. I would think that would be enough lime in there to finish that. At least I would hope anyway, one. Okay, back to rolling. Where are we at here? Oh, yeah, working on our second headland around the field. Almost ready to start going up and down. We get to the easy part, right? Of course, we get to the easy part, then it's going to be time to wrap it up here for this episode. Well. It's usually how it goes, especially when you're playing on a bigger map, everyone. By the time you get the headlands done, well, then it's time to wrap it up. And hopefully in between episodes, Evan, I'm going to try to get the rest of the fields rolled here as well. Again, like I said, it's getting dark, so we'll roll fields 41 and 47. And then we'll probably be ready to skip some time here. Ooh, actually, I just thought of something. How are our pigs doing? I just realized we got pigs yet. Ooh, reproduction. They're almost ready to reproduce. Cool. And they're doing pretty good on food. Slurry, check. Straw, don't need it. Rest of stuff looking good. Cool. Almost forgot about the pigs, Evan, but they're still doing good yet. I don't think there's anything we're probably going to end up doing with the pigs here at this point, Evan. I guess we could, like, sell them when we're done with the series or something, I suppose, but yeah. I have my doubts if any pigs will be ready to sell by the time we're ready to wrap this series up. Well, I've been looking at the time here. Looks like it's about time to wrap it up here for this episode here so far. So that, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.